One of our buried leads today, also a world lead, part 2 of our look at a decade of drone strikes in Pakistan, a policy that has complicated the relationship with a critical partner in the fight against terrorism. Yesterday, we broke the news that former Pakistani President Pervez Musharraf told CNN senior international correspondent Nic Robertson that Pakistan secretly signed off on U.S. drone strikes while he was in power. Today, Nic takes a look at how those strikes are impacting civilians stuck in the crossfire. Nic?
Jake, as the debate in Washington over drones remains mostly theoretical, here in Pakistan, the impact of drones is very real, killing not just terrorists, but women and children too, raising the possibility that the stealth weapons are creating a new generation of radicals. A few years ago, the Taliban held sway here. We're in the Swat Valley, a few hours' drive from Pakistan's capital, and the army are taking us to see the next generation of jihadists. In this classroom, train child suicide bombers and killers. Boys as young as 8, all from poor families, all weaned on Taliban propaganda. Not about Osama bin Laden, but US drone strikes, according to this school official, who also hides her face, fearing Taliban attack.
They do drill into them a hatred against the Americans. And the drones, they talk about the Americans conducting the drone attacks and killing civilians.
The drones operate out of US bases in neighboring Afghanistan, and according to the White House, target Al-Qaeda and Taliban, hiding in Pakistan's tribal border region, not civilians. Kareem Khan, who's from that tribal region, tells me his brother and son were killed in a drone strike in late 2009.
They were both government employees. They were not involving in any terrorist acts.
He is suing the CIA, but given the chance, he says, he'd take revenge on those responsible.
I will kill them. If Allah give me this opportunity, I will kill them because they are responsible for killing my brother and my son.
President Obama, the CIA chief.
I will kill them because they are criminal.
Lawyer Shahzad Akbar represents 100 families like Khan's. Of an estimated 2,000 or more killed in Pakistan, upwards of 200 are thought to be civilians.
Drones are creating not just one generation, but generations of jihadists, because if you kill a father, his son will come, and then if you kill the son, his grandson will come, and this is what is happening.
At this Taliban training camp in the tribal area, filmed exclusively for CNN, there is no shortage of recruits. But no doubt, drones are finding their targets. This building was destroyed a few weeks later. 9 Taliban killed, according to the journalist who visited the camp. Taliban graves for those killed in drone strikes litter the area, but so do the low-tech camps. The drones sow fear, but don't stop the training. After 10 years of drone strikes, the Taliban are more brutal than ever. And what was once known as the war on terror, here in Pakistan at least, is backfiring. And drones are despised.
This might be an effective tool to win a battle, but this is certainly a counterproductive tool. An illegal, unlawful, and also counterproductive tool to win the war.
By the time these boys being de-radicalized are old enough to vote, teachers hope they'll choose democracy over terror. But as long as drones are striking, the classrooms here are unlikely to ever be empty. As drones are increasingly used in other parts of the world, Pakistan is fast becoming the test case for their long-term use. The experience here raises many questions, not just about their legality, but their long-term effect. Are they winning the battles at the expense of extending the war? Jake?